for streetwear. We out here moving around. Got that mobile boutique. First store on wheels. Follow us. Log on to the website for truck locations at www.vintagebrooklyn.com. That's www.vintagebrooklyn.com.
I looked at one of your last battles, right? And the female mentioned, oh, she says she's from Brooklyn, but she go to school here, she lived here, such and such.
Right.
Right? How do you respond to that?
I mean, they can only go off what they know. You know, like, I'm not going to sit in a battle and waste around explaining, oh, I was born in Brooklyn, my mother moved me out of Brooklyn to go to Poughkeepsie to go to school because Brooklyn was dangerous, and I was born in the 90s.
Right.
It was going crazy, all this stuff. So I'm not going to sit there and explain that. I mean, that's the reality.
That's the reality of it, right?
Like, anytime somebody says anything false about you, if you try to explain it, you'll just waste it. You won't hear any bars. You'll just be trying to explain everything. So
and you look crazy, right?
Yeah, then you look crazy. Like, oh, bitch, this bitch she really got to explain it. Like, yeah, like I really just laugh it off, and it's like, okay, like, if you say so. Like, you guys only know me for a year. Like, you look me up. Okay, I went to Monroe College. Like, who goes to college in the place they were born or live? Go. That's like you look like little Michael, like right there. Like, Michael was born in Brooklyn.
Mike Joey.
Michael was born in Brooklyn.
Born, baby.
He went to Carolina. Like, why is he a fraud because he went to Carolina? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people don't know me. Like, people really don't. Like, I'm just as much as from Brooklyn as anybody from Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm everything. Like, from East Flatbush, boom. Like, I'm there. Like, my grandmother still lives there. Like, I'm Brooklyn. Like, but at the same time, like, it's the thing. Like, I would never say that Poughkeepsie is not my hometown as well.
Right,
you know
It's a right to spread out. There's nothing wrong with spreading out. I would never say that,
like, because, you know what I'm saying, I learned a lot there. Like, was basically half my life raised there. Like, that's part of my life as well. So when people say, oh, you're not from Brooklyn because you say Poughkeepsie, as well, like, I say that they're both my hometowns.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I always use this slogan, like, you could take the person out of Brooklyn,
right?
But you can never take Brooklyn out of the person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, wherever you go, you're going to carry that, that Brooklyn swag, that Brooklyn mentality.
Exactly.
And I can say personally, from sitting here talking to you one-on-one, my perception of you is completely different than when I first thought. Because I met you a few times. We did the thing in the Bronx or whatever.
Right.
But looking at your image on the internet, you do come across as, oh, this female, she's tomboyish. You know what I mean?
The AG, the stuff,
right?
Like, the butch, like.
But sitting here talking to you is completely different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they don't get that from me. Like, all you see me is, you don't see me doing other things. Like, you don't really get that chance to see a day in the life of Jay. Like, you just see me rapping. Like, so. What's
the name of your CD, by the way? You got a CD coming out?
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Dana, I thought that was a plug. A day in the life of Jay.
No, it's not a plug. Like, okay. I haven't decided on the name for my project yet. I'm actually releasing 2 projects, a mixtape and an EP. So I'm working on both of those, 2 battles, preparing for this commercial. Like, I have a lot of stuff coming up. The mixtape will be released first. It's gonna be all industry beats, like just me just spitting on industry beats. It'll be really dope because the idea is something that nobody's ever done before, like with industry beats. So it's gonna be fire. And then my EP is gonna be coming out probably later spring, maybe early summer, and that's gonna be all original music. And stuff like that. So I just want my mixtape with my industry beats to come out first, so that's something that can hold my supporters, because they're like, James, where's the music? Where's the music? You don't have any freestyles on YouTube. You don't have this. You don't have that. So I want to give them something like a mixtape of 12 joints that I'm just spitting on industry beats with, you know what I'm saying, hooks and stuff like that. So,
well, I think that's dope. I think it's also dope that being that you're from Brooklyn, it's only right we do this interview here on a Vintage Brooklyn Mobile Boutique.
That's right.
Log on, fellas, to that website, vintagebrooklyn.com. That www.vintagebrooklyn.com.
Their clothes are dope. Like,
you heard?
You got the J Smoove cosign, definitely.
Log on to it. We're gonna be doing some work with J Smoove, of course. Like I said, it's only right we do the interview here. We had some other interviews where other people came onto the truck and they did their thing or whatever. We always put people on the spot. You know what I mean? You know what's coming. We always put people on the spot, but what we're gonna do is a little bit different. I'm gonna get Shotty. And I'm gonna have Shotty spit something. He don't even know he was about to do this. But this is how we do over here, Bones. You already know. Once again, shout out to that Goon Machine. Also, those are my brothers. You heard? From day one. Those are my brothers.
Vintage Brooklyn streetwear. We out here moving around. Got that Smoove boutique. First store on wheels. Follow us. Log on to the website for truck locations at www.vintagebrooklyn.com. That's www